Yo abusia enanso so kwesi adabio me mankrankre bia ache mankrankre bia akwaba at the back time with Maame Grace jumedie kese yi so na me mankrankre bia nso Africa pa esansa afi akona wie ya anesa odomfo ne ne yen adini ye ntachrema de abodwe na moje edi yemu Africa ne aboni mpo ewura ne fie no odomfo na dom na hoden ene awerehemu ne abotoyemu ama na twi de afa asem no so asedakase ene ye de ma no ne ye kasa fie a ye ewura mu idie rade ana odomfo no ma ye hu ne epese ye hu ne ye nte de epese ye ti ensi obia ye ne nsi ankrankra bia nso so ekra eye me paibo ne se odomfo no ndomo enkwa ahoden ahyemu ma ai oma wanimu enye sede na ompepa wani asesuso enisuo me mankrankra bia akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace jumedie kese. So here is all about consciousness and liberation of your own soul. People preach things to people. We preach yourself to you because you own yourself and you have every other thing. It is enya wankasa de ene ade bia ye de ma wo no eni ba bia ebeko me mankrankra bia akwaba and there ye kwa discuss the God thought. The God thought adwene ye ka nyame a ana God a adwene a eba ni petirim eno ena me pese me ni ankrankra bia adwen ho. What we are going to talk about today is not in any book. Any book bia mu any free book bia sum. It may challenge your indoctrination. It may make you feel uncomfortable, but it is a divine truth. 2024 is a year that I have declared as the year of spiritual intelligence. Inti asem we a me ba beka no me ngin tumu ana me mani na kwan se ebeye boko amaw ana obefa no easy ana odi mi bedi agro nanso so no yese no kore de eya aduru a ebeje wo no eya enwu no nanso eno ene de ayaresa ede ba me mankrankra bia achi at the back time with Maame Grace jumedie so. Treat this whichever way you want. Like this video now only amount for and so and share. Our deities real. In fact, as some way as some a hard dream. Ebi mu to make us so nyame bi eni ho 8 years no omo ye omo se nyame bi eni ho omo ka na obi tinancha na ne buofu obi sisi Bible your storybook omo ka wo a wo do Bible no tinancha na obuofu ade ne enye ne dia e na ohia e na nadwene na oka ade na onipa ne ka asemu ya na obuofu say 8 years catch us say there is no God. Why do you get angry over this? Honestly ohun nyame bia na ono why nadwene said you ohun ye no onji ntum ana onji ndi te say doubting Thomas ono so wa wo na busuafo nti omo so wo ho. Why do you have a problem with what people believe? Why do you have problem with what people want to absorb? Why do you have a problem with what people or how people want to think? And no, and a problem no. So we are going to delve into the God thoughts, and I'm a friend in spiritual intelligence series, and I'm going to delve deeper into it every week till we get there. So treat this whichever way you want. Like this video and share with people. Are deities real? And why do people feel bad if we deny the existence of God? So bisi ohu nyankopon a ade na ubuofu. Obisi onim nyame bia ade na ubuofu ade na ohu. Onim se nsuo wa ha. Mframa kora se ebo a ye hu nso yete ne nka se ebo ye hu. Nti o se ohu se nyame wo ho a ade na ye wo problem. Why don't we see these gods walking on the street, evangelizing or in court defending themselves? Adentia. Why na ehu nyankopon say ogina ha waba court na ebia gidi na nyankopon no why don't we see them if they exist? We na ubisa ebeye question kese ama wanhwe ni ya ebinum bu befu. If someone says gods don't exist, must we call them crazy? And when someone says they exist, should we believe them when we haven't seen any? Until that's where the confusion is. Obi se nyankopon wo ho a me hu no me ye den na me ne ko ya adwen obi adwene no obi nso so say nyankopon ni ho a wo a wo se nyankopon wo ho a wo hu no da wo de ni yegidie ade na wo se ono nso eye wo se na dwene nya adwuma. All these are questions. You can leave your comment in the comment section because we are learning together. It is not wise to say gods don't exist. Nyanse nim sa obeka sa. And at the same time, one has to apply wisdom in justifying their existence. I will explain. So we can say to me be any ho nyame no, the name nyame no and limit the existence of the universe or the creator. Into also another problem. We are not going there. But if you are able to say to me be any ho there, sabi na no na sa asem no ho atochema kakra. Ebinum adwene no na ho atochema kakra. But se won so wo ye wa adwene say wo begia di se nyame bi kokko no mo a na esese wo dwene na wo hwehwem. Se wan dwene na wan hwehwem na wo so mu krim se nyame bi wo ho no mo a ene na there is a problem. Now I will explain. It is important to understand the difference between these two words, existence and reality. Me pese ye nyina yete sa asem we ase ade a ewo ho ene ade a enie. Ade a ewo ho, the existence and reality. Say ade we enu nie mehu ena ade we so ewo ho. Ye ka se nsamanfo ni ho. Ye ka se muetie ni ho. Said ya meka kire wo no se ba ne sa na wo hu ye e na wo kan oh we de ye wo ho. I want us to understand these two, existence and reality. Me pese ye ntia se bi the reality ye adwuma na bi the existence de ye adwuma, but se ye ka se bibi exist na wo hu ya enkire se sa de ni nye den eni ho na enkire so sa de ni so ye reality. I'm going to take my time and break this one down so we do this together. We can't deny the existence of deities, but they are not real. Asem we are making minim say binum befu. Ye ntumi nka se bibi ni ho because ye mu binum ehu bibi da. But ye ntumi so nka se they are real. Said ya Mr. Fianu beka ye no, or say we create all these fantasies and all these imaginations no with our brain. Na obi a wo ho no mo a me frɛ no say ombra ontumi mba ha no. Does it mean or ye real ana? I can call Dr. Kelly to come here right now and he will walk in here. But I can call Nana Bruku and the rest and even God or Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad. So they won't come here. That doesn't mean that they were not existed. They don't exist because they are not reality. Until they cannot come and stand here and talk to me. This is where I have a big problem with you when you put people in a mirror and call angels to sit in the mirror to talk to people. Are angels reality or they exist? We question we me say wo de wo comment no edit to comment section ho no because we can't niama wo ho eniama de ebi wo ho but ye ntumi nka se omo ye real enti dia ohu ye ne se eni ho a me ne ni man so twen na wo ka se bibia so ni ho so a me nheda ne wo nya adwene. That is my opinion. Inti won so a wo hwe me bisa reality any existence are they the same? Who share time with Maame Grace. Now on this platform I'm the prettiest preacher. I am your new aba fair me your sem pakani me your somafo me your dofo me your wade nyina e wo platform kese we say so. Platform we time with Maame Grace. I don't know all the shows you are watching on this big platform. What exists is not real. What exists is not real. Niyama ni bi wo a exist but yemfie ni hu. Pesa wo te asem we ase simple. And say ye te asem we ase a ye besusu the way a ye nte ase was spirituality ho no etie. Eba ne saa na sebe o obi a wonim na ndura entimi nsesa enne emma na wani tua na wo de won sesa ye de awote ya na wote eba ne sa e questionable. Anyone who has widely practiced any form of spirituality or deep mysticism knows that deities or any gods don't appear in physical bodies. This everybody will understand this. Unless you have a different opinion that you can call angel to come and stand here right now in a physical body, you can come to the platform. It is going on. minima sorry be a was printers no so a omo the mirror esi ho e na omo frɛ angel no tum na nipa na omo ni nipa na kasa. If they are real and they exist, and the friend bra hana me ankasa personally ni nkomo, it doesn't mean they don't exist. They exist, but they are not real. I explain. They exist. You cannot see them with earthly eyes. Gods, deities, powers, angels, spirits, these are fictions that our thoughts and beliefs gives energy to. Sanya meya yebubo di nyina medical cultural se nipa nko vibrate wo so a on to me nka so wo ho na wan po na be kan say angel wo ho se nye nipa na kan ya angel na abetumi abeka se because onye real or exist but onye real. Until if somebody tells you say metumi the angel abegina na wakasa, sometimes I look at them and I laugh, and people are believing in this. So obi betumi afre angel egina ho say minie say dia metie me ye really angel no so betumi abeye real with human body no ne me akasa. The platform is open. No, it doesn't matter the God or spirit you know, it is your thoughts and your belief in that idea of an existence that gave energy to these gods. A woo idea, and now decided to vibrate you also. Say ye Muhammad, say ye Jesus, say ye Buddha. It is you who decided to vibrate on it. It is you who decided to create imaginations and fantasies on it to make them real. So they are only real in your own eyes. You can't force anything on anybody's neck. I want us to get this. Very, very, very straight. Maame Grace is telling us that God doesn't exist. No. I know, sir, me, no. I don't know why, especially women, let's leave them. This 2024, we don't actually have time for negativity. But the ame person me chiro say me nka se nyame ni ho obi beka se nyame ni ho wo hwe me submission ni beginning na you will understand, but me wo ka se nyame mpo a na me wo problem because I feel you are limiting the creator, but eno so ye won so fantasies no wadwene. It's okay. So me ngina ba bi nka se Maame Grace kura se nyankopon ni ho. Me, I don't condemn anything because I'm a critical thinker, and na ma adwene so mu abie me nka se me na mnim wiase ni ame nyina, but the me pese me kire ne say ade a yesi we ye eni me ho, because bibia wo de be ma me no I will turn it into my benefit into no me nka se we ye anaso se we nye ena se me kasa wo bibi ho a eno so nkire se misronti na me kasa wo ho, but se wo do nipa you don't use power and authority to limit people, but you use it to upgrade or encourage people to go up. And you know, so obika say, angel betumi abegina ha, I want to know. I am ready to come to wherever you are, so that you are able to prove this to me. Baby, I'm not saying he said they don't exist, but I'm saying they are not real. And I'm saying this with my 2 feet on the ground. They are not real, but they exist. They exist only in your consciousness. They exist only in your imagination. They exist only in your belief. They exist only in your thought. So when they say God, what do you mean? The reason this topic is called God thought. The God thought. How do you mean? I'm not saying I may make some brofuni tree, no, because ebinum say ayo omonte. No, I am not saying they do, but they are not real physically. Physical beings to see or hear them speak. That is what I'm saying. So obi see angel nie and no so ni mu no ne kasa ye no ni di nkoma. The platform is open. You can come and let's discuss this. Human beings exist. We are here, live, colored. You can touch me. You can even give me a peg. And if you have the ability, you can kiss me. You can kiss my forehead. You can give me anything. Like I went to school the other day. You guys gave me a lot of credit, ATM cards, MasterCards and all that to use. Because I am real. The MasterCard is real. You are also real. But these things or these beings that exist, they are not real. Now that's what I'm trying to say. Gods exist, but gods aren't real. They are not. Gods and deities are etheric beings. They exist in our minds, consciousness, not in physical reality. omu need this 3D way mu. They are in our consciousness. They are etheric beings. When you sleep and you dream, you can meet them, you can talk to them, you can do anything with them. They are not real. Do not allow anybody to tell you that I can call this one now abejina we nim say woni or nutunie na woni nakasa. That's an error. We have to know and understand this. So if you say deities don't exist, you are attempting to go into conflict with the collective consciousness of millions of people who have given their beliefs and thought energies to symbols and emblems representing those deities. So when you akasa say niyama we ni hope na ayete so pese utieti ankrofo nan so until we beto ye buni ya kom kakra said ya wo beti the American as but like I said platform no so open. Satan and demons are all collective consciousness. Satan is not a person from America, Asia or Africa. Onye nipa ojina baby, because if you tell me God is reality, tell me, is he a man or a woman? It doesn't mean he does not exist. But I'm telling you he is not reality that you can touch, you can feel. They are living in your etheric system, that is your brain. They are living in your head or your thoughts because they are etheric beings. Satan is not from Asia. Satan is not from China. Satan is in the minds or the thought of people, same as God. So these people or these beings exist, but they exist, but they are not reality. I want us to get this straight. It is an energy. It's an energy from a collective idea of what we believe causes evil. It is simply an idea that evil comes from one place. Satan. This is the idea that our collective mind will give its energy and image in our minds. Me say nkrofo way, no natural way, no natural way, no natural way. But maybe say why no we hu ne da and na America no kremo for the omo mpa asem bia until they said say Muhammad in the picture up till now obi en kasa waso da yehu Muhammad da. But Christopher no chiro Jesus no de bia omo so da ehu sa Jesus no. Jesus is so ba bontia be kasa abusua mesrem agro na won won rizi menye Jesus until won twado still amafo dreamy ehu Jesus. Still, this picture is still hanging in people's offices and people's churches, and people are still believing it. Still, that is what I'm trying to tell you. These things we hear are not real, but they exist. Why do I say this? I say they exist because they are energies, and they are frequencies, and they are vibrations. And nothing now the radio see baby ubechi frequency be. Unya chim to baby ubechi frequency be, but want to mean soft frequency nimu. This is called energy. They exist, but they are not reality. Like me and you. Good things come from God and his angels. Bad things come from Satan and his demons. These are concepts that we have made to invest our beliefs and thought in. And by so doing, we give this consciousness the energy and lifeline to exist in the etheric realm. The reason I'm saying that we created the gods. Me can't wait no. Obi antiase. Obi bisa say how Ebanisen teacher Jesus abeye so popular. Ebanisen na Jesus abeye so popular. On Muhammad I'm say yes, people vibrate on it. If any god that is not worshipped is not God, because eye nipa ene me nyame eye nyame. I continue. Religion is the real backbone that activates our beliefs and thoughts for all the good and the bad. So I am bisa me say Yesu ene bronsam Satan ne nkrofo ene Jesus ne napamfo no hwan na ehu omuda. The Peter and the Paul and hwan monokra no ehifa na omo asefo ewo yehu omuda. These people existed. They are not real. We who can we ya ebedane asem nti mesre wo bronsam no hwan na ehu bronsam da. The pictures we see crying the same. If they are real, can the same. Abusunya, can we think about this? Na ye susu aba form ama yehu the way a yehu se we ye nyame na we ye bronsam ye twitwa sa niam ne so nyina na why na bo nyame na why na bo bronsam why na report it to who because when you get into the Quran Muhammad Beka say we there be also we Oko Bible muso or say we or say yes let us create man in our own who are those who created them can we know there be a can we ni say nya ye nkyerɛkyerɛm betumi aka say we na wabobo kri we wa ha nyina din but when you say we in the Bible where do you find the people? So what I'm trying to say is that there are things that exist but they are not reality. So when you tell somebody to meditate on otna or change so be who say obofo bi ba is the big show o bet now you go sit there tire who edwie say o twem. For example, when Christians go to church they give energy to the thoughts and beliefs that Satan and demons are the bad guys. At the same time, the same Christians give the same energy to the thought and believe that God and his angels are the good guys. Obi beka say na American guys, are they not guys? Yehu obabi wo mu da. Ebi enye mema so they are guys. I intino a then thought one baby a confusion no what religion mu ni o. Their mind can create conflict. Because ojidi se bronsam ewo ho and ojidi se nyame so wo ho the same mind that is creating this na owia na odi energy no woni nyina ma bronsam obi o say ade u focus wo adwuma so be kese u focus wo aware so be kese ade na bronsam a o ye wo no u focus wo no so ama na be kese se nyankopon hire obi no ma ni sika kro tumi ka say ye bronsam sika ompe. You see how what your mind is creating and the situation your mind is creating for you. Nobody is a bad guy and Satan and his demons, they are not bad guys. And Jesus and his angels, they are not good guys. Because your mind is creating this thought for you. They are actually not real. They exist, but they are not reality. To become bad or good, it is your thought that is creating this. Satan exists because Christians think and believe he exists. So there is energy for the Satan to exist. Okay, when you people create, Bible kraka also ufred die ni ho a etimi ba ho. So te say ufred die ni ho etimi ba ho. Na Bible no aso aka say ade ewodin bia ewo ho. Ade eni ho bia ni din. This is what people are creating. In the same way, God exists because Christians think and believe he does. Same energy through thoughts and beliefs. Thought is everything. Thought is energy. Dia who create no and eba so wo hwe me a mami bisa we e den na wo create. What are your thoughts? Ye won krofo bi wo ha omusura de a o enye yie o ade we be say obehu ana anye yie so ampa. You create those thoughts. This universe is universal. The thought gives life to everything in the etheric realm. Through religion, metaphysics, symbols, emblems, and rituals are added to the idea of deities. For example, the symbol of Satanism is usually depicted by the Baphomet in media, and people are holding on to it. But when some books and by celebrities, Inti Black Serif koye sign near the one wo celebrities you can't live your life in peace. Because the obey be than Baphomet says here na horn bemudia and you're not done as so the same horn as of only use at the anointing. Why? What are we fighting? What are we doing to ourselves? This is how those who worship these ideas can activate their power by harvesting collective thought energies. Because a dear beer will be create me say imaginations. Obi to me imagine say bronsam ba ne ho na de chin na moja free na numu ampa. Your thoughts are powerful. So what do you think right now? What are your thoughts? Opa statistics say we create bibi evil say nsi a. Enti no mama bibia be ye issue na bibia be dane ntokwa because a thought ni enye yen ye nim se thought bone any papa e wo honomo. So the more people associate Baphomet with Satanism, the more they think about it and have it imprinted on their minds. The more they send energies to that deity to start manifesting. Because there are frequencies, there are energies. Into anything you create, na energy no assume. Niyama yemfa ye ni hu no. They are more than niyama ye di ye ni hu. The other day ye started darkness. The things that can happen in darkness are much. Into the awo kano a wu nimu no. Wo yire wo ho na wo kan ebeba besi weni because it's your creation. And until na misi obi adebia ohun adebone say we nye no. That is what he creates. That are the person's thoughts. Obi o creative. So we be ye wo better. These are creation. We are there ye we thought. That is the aim of religion. Religion was created to harvest energies to create a collective consciousness for a particular deity. We dey mkochirema omu de omba bomi. Inti no ye beka we ewo chambers no da nkwa ama. When we pour our collective energies into a collective concept, like the white Jesus or Baphomet, it manifests in some reality in the etheric realm. You will now begin to see them in your dreams. The reason I'm saying that, Kramophone I adio, almost say Muhammad only picture, obi onipa anyame awo no ye nyame no, almost say only picture besin de, Kramoni bien so da ye hu Muhammad da. Omo brain Jesus na Ghana oyi film no da bia ye so da hu Jesus e bi kura to me hu no na ogwanya ne omo afie wufum. All these are thoughts, fantasies, imaginations are you create here. Inti din na Maame Grace pa men kasa all these niggas and all these guys no, they are not in the obi say Jesus na friend nigga onye guy onye man no your man am say guy we ubu. Why? He came here like us. So before you know him as God, you know him as guy. Before he become Jesus. So what I say? So when you don't get emotional. You know, spirituality, take emotional out of it and focus. You're straightforward. Until when I say this, I mean can't say omu exist you. The Americans say they are not real. So stop seeing them giving you lotto numbers and the rest. Because they are in the etheric realm, grooming yourself and get there and tap information. Nobody is coming down here for you. They will appear in your mind's eye if your third eye is open. The faith of a group of people in this element gives them enough energy to start manipulating around us. Yes, you can feel them on your skin like air. You can't say BBI exists. But they are not real, like me and you. I'll be touching me now, we feeling me wahe. But they are in existence, so sometimes no. Omo bo want to say inframa, but a bow you feel it. These things are there, so the energies you invest into them, they become powerful, and they will create all these things in your head, and you do them, and you go and blame them. Say, omo yeah. It is you who fed them or who feed them with energies to manipulate things for you. That is how powerful our mind energy is. When I started to make a pineal gland, I started talking about pineal gland energy, baby. I started talking about consciousness, and now everywhere you go, there is consciousness. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy this is happening. But I pray the way you absorb this information, absorb it. So the be may absorb it. So be run around. Just seek people's help, so they help you to acquire the knowledge you need to acquire to make yourself. Now you don't need to carry your problem to anybody. Baby Andrew yo. Obia wa Lazarus obia we wu apratitia asay e wo nabrabom obia ni wo ye powerful. You are powerful. I am powerful for myself. You are powerful for yourself. That is how powerful our mind's energy is. A collective mind energy of faith can create the most powerful spirit to manifest in no time. As simple as it is, we are giving homage to religion gods and they are demons. BBSC obi abrabo so no o bibi obebelemi. Obi si asema to obi because wambo abrabopa inti na ne baewu but obi nso oye bishop ono so ne mamiensa nyina ewu. Does it mean say nyankopon na etu ya ne ka na enso say kremoni ana say me ameti ma bibi nya me hwe omo beka say because me nka nyame asem inti na nyankopon wetu ya me ka, but the same thing will happen to them. They will say nyame na de ma nyame na efa. So wehu how the thought is being played. And he said they are creating niyama edigumu adwunim. I think we have to work on ourselves. We have to work on our thoughts. We have to work on our spiritual eye. We need to work on our third eye, not to see demons and angels. But when you work on it, you know where to feed your energies. When someone creates a religion, they win the God concept no matter who or where they come from. So be creative, baby. Na nipa nyina so mo be vibrate wo so a emfa ho ni ba bia wo ne awunim ne awuhuda nipa vibrate wo so pa it will start creating things. Wo hwe Europe now hwe Rome ba bia Bible free here be do Africa ha, now they don't actually have time for it. Yenya Africans ne yakoho ne yakobie, but here in Africa a man would defend the Bible with his soul and anakoma kora beti, but how to do the things that the Bible said they should do and no your problem. We see bone say the ayaya wa bonti obi ehu pe and ye bone na the ayaya wo dem obi ehu ye no and no nye bone. What kind of thought is this? Ebeboa me dia eye obi dia enye. They are therefore more powerful because what vibrating was so yemfa sebe cremophone yemfa to ho okọ Arab countries now. Look at Dubai now. They are doing the line. They are doing powerful things. Desert is so normal, but they've become powerful because we decided to vibrate on the God they created. So the fact that you are feeding that God with an energy, it will be bigger and give benefit to those who created him. But what we need to find out is yenya yensu ye feeding that energy no with our energies no again na yen ye benefit. We need to think about it. That is why Africa cannot rise until it defeats the foreign religion dominance in the minds of its people. So obibini anya na dwen so ono nso obe create nyame bi obeboa no na wa vibrate wo so na wa feeding with energy na esunsun sanso ne benefit abre na and the African be koso abre because uko Israel ube hu Roman Catholic no kura mu se enum po nya asore papa ena uko hono ma asore dan no kura nipa ba ko no otim no no ote wonum cigarette o ye na ye ku ye ho nti why are we not seeing the evidence? Me ka kira wendura say Santo Domingos omuko didi na omo ananti kofedua na omo ananti akotua me kwa o mehu asori bia wo. I saw Catholic, they go only on Sunday, but the evidences and the influence of the holy word it's there. That wind is blowing there, but ye na ye wa hanom na ye chiwi na ye po ye read baba no yen ya brabo na wa ha no eni yesu ni komo mframa mpo ebo wa ha no. That evidence and the influence of the Bible is not in it. Why? This is a question we have to ask and see what can be done about our lives as Africans. Because we have everything and we are suffering. And people have nothing, but they are gaining. Why is it so? Arab Emirates, they got only oil. Oil on the desert. Now look at them. We run there, we run there just to go and take pictures. What is happening to us, black people? Nobody is saying nobody should love God, nobody should worship God. But adie bia obi no mapetechi no bokra ehun sunsanso wo ho se wabu a ontumi nante ti ye read Bible no ne ye nom nsa no na obeka ye read Bible no na ye bompa ye na obeka kire me say so mfaso no wo hunhun mu dia and ye bompa ye no wo hunhun because empire no eye the hunhun na ebeba no ye bompa ye benya so mfaso no eye unseen. So I don't see why you should do the prayer loud for everybody to hear. Can we think about this? Can we think about this? It's African man and thinky senya and the crony bre. Hey, me say ya me ya mami nim dienti it really Ghana. There is no reason for any Ghanaian to go and live anywhere. There is no reason. There is no reason. There is no point. Bibia waha. What actually is eating us up is the problem. The place that religion comes from will always dominate. Religion is the most powerful controlling system ever. Ever. Up till now, we go to Israel. You go Israel, ne yakotia tourists. Osofo no de yenko ne ye didi sika ne yetwa ne ticket. Na wedi echi na yeko. Ne yakohwe tourism site no na tour guide enye ejuma edi because of what they were able to create Jesus for you. Now even me can say create Jesus, you could be bubefu. But the people there now ayo omu nua no. A omu didi woni din ho no. They are telling you so on buy until they are waiting for him in the golden gate. But won't can wait to bibini a obeka kiro say omo po no because of the message no nti no Obama Gentiles. How? I continue. The more we worship, sing, and send our energies to these foreign religions, the more they stay powerful and dominate us. Oh, Africa. Hey, Africa. They are using our minds to create and empower their gods to help them rule over us forever. One big problem. Don't tell me don't say anywhere that I'm saying that religion is good. And baby, I gathered the panehona power because when people are gathered and energies are gathered, that is where you see power. Say nipa join force so more yeah there. That is where you see power. Aden na ye de bia se omo God ne fa so na ye kese a na nkrofo na omo agada ye no so ye e okosua carpentry wo be wie no wa be ye master okosua fitting aduma bia wo be sua bia 3 years 4 years even university wo be kono wa benya certificate. It is only church ni ye kwa ye nya hweda osofo na no ye powerful. Ye de bia ye members 100 years 20 years ye members, and you are saying we should not ask questions. We need to understand it's just a question. Come and explain this to us because ye painful. Your first worship must be about yourself. So one can say forget it. If you can love and worship yourself, then you can be able to love someone else. Until I make a choice, say Africa, your biggest problem is self-hate and greediness. You need brad here. You need baby obi free by me. You only know my name. You need me story. Don't boy in a kind. You don't know me. I mean, name is just to do common or say people don't know you, so they can't actually understand you until omu cause no me know what that. Na omu kasa to what na show you are like so ne krakra ne saying. Abusia say yan start and can't nkrofo say they can build, they can do this, they can heal themselves. People will be vulnerable, and the more vulnerable people become, the more poor the continent becomes. I'm telling you this. Africa must set up its metrics. I say obibini and before. I say you to me set it up bibi mayehu. Abusia so be kan asem na ye adwuma ma na wo so tumi ka bia etumi ya ye adwuma. The more we worship, sing and send our energies to them and then we have to forget because ye better shackles nimu the rest of our lives. We think about ourselves and how to worship ourselves. There is no going back to any gods. At the moment you see yourself say me ye wo so ye me. Mame nhwe wo yi emi wo bia me fa bi ma wo so wo bia fa bi ma me otena nko ano bibi ye me you are there to support me, but is that how we think? Dia wo boa no efo se one wo wa apede se no on se wo no onya ba bi a wugina no won so a wo ko boa obi no wa che se yen yankasa what have we become? Because ye de ya dwen nyina kodu heaven so na ye de ya dwen nyina kodu Jesus so no be ye bibia ma ye nti ye de ye nye bibia, but up till now Jesus ne be bibia ma. Why are you going to work? Sleep and he will bring you food. You see where the confusion is. We must focus on us. We are the gods. We must give our thoughts, faith and beliefs to ourselves. To harvest the energy for ourselves, we must set laws for our faith in ourselves. And we the krobia wo mra. Ye de ye mra bi ye nya adwuma. Ghana ha ye nya president bia oye Muslim da. Ana me bodam. oye fetish da yenya president bi a oye traditional worship da president a yenya ye nyina omo nya Christians a omo ye Muslims ekurom ana yete ye ministers na wo parliament ni na mi hu okonfo bi a wo ho omo nyina omo nya Christians a omo ye Muslims. Why is the country like this? Because omo nyina omo kwa asori ekobo mpaye. When you say this, they will come after you, but that's the truth. That's why I tell you that everything I'm saying, you know, a shoe when you to say Boba aso energy about 1,020 million watts. A bow when you as a sleeper, no way nyani meaning say unyani I want to be tremendous, but you need to wake up by force. Because the continent has everything and it is sinking. Now all our youth are running. They are running out there. Here, continent be me person me bo. The island be Africa here. This bronya na me ngba no so omo de omo koho akodi bronya na me se monkwe mo tiri na ayeye mo de mo ntwa ticket na monko me baba akọ frɛ me ntafo no si oyare na kuma oduru ho no na kuma bibi ya ato ne so na me bi say what exactly is it mo fa ne nkoto dan mu na mo de mo ma onye calm oye calm ame ame ne be kasa no mo ne koto swimming pool mu mo wie ye no ojare wie no mo de nkoto dem ade anajono no frɛ me omo time difference ni ye yi kakra no frɛ me na me say aden o say mommy me say yes o say mommy you need to fight harder na me say I should fight harder. How do I fight harder? O say mommy slave trade is real and it is here in disguise and it is more dangerous than the one they were killing people. I said baby why are you saying this? She said ma this island all the workers here are blacks and all the managers here are white and all the people here are white and come and see the hats they've given to the workers. That a chatting thing no mo de ma slaves no mo shene that chena no mo de ama no mo show mo uniform na be hwe the way blacks ni tu form wo ha omo ye adwuma ni the way white ni nam ha na blacks nan kasa omo wa ha no omo pese omo serve white na wa ha ne than to serve their fellow blacks. Mommy, slavery is real. And I'm like, so what do you think I should do? You said I should fight her. I say, ma, the aya yan say island na wa ha Africa ha for Africans to enjoy, you know. E ha na yaba no yen train na yaba ne pe na ye blacks aye wa ha. Ye tua the same sika white na tua. But wonyonko white na be serve wa na onu ni bu afu obeteatea. Na me say otea wo biem fra me metwa ticket aba ho. Na ma be kire omo tra bien. This is the level. Omo afio mukuro ma beto island no Africa ha. And omo adani ye ejuma. The same way when we travel, the same thing is happening. So give me one reason why we should cling to what they brought to us. I'm not saying we should throw the universe and the creator away. Never. I have never said this anywhere. Because when you gather people, that's where power is. But there may be someone say niyama ya ekoso no ofo say DNA create say niyama na sa broni na obibini som no na wadane obroni no obibini no akoa no ono onko asori o obibini na be kwa asori akoso nyame broni na favor na kwan bi aso. Do you think there is nothing wrong? We should not find out about this. Everything I'm saying here are questions. If you have answers, come and let's share it. Ye ni jidie wo ye mu obi e beboa bibini a osuro bibini kwboa ne yonko bibini a osuro ni nim dia ye be yesesi a but we have to do something because we cannot be in this condition emboa yen ewawo esane wo fe noko I say ye bibi ja bamia wo nane it's not sitting well yenje ye hundi ye mboa ye ho yen do ye ho yen pe ye ho asem aden yen so ne yesu nyame nti what are we doing? Let's find out. We are talking about the God taught, not told, but the nyame susunya na ewo wadwen mu. For wherever our hearts are, that is where our God will be. Matthew chapter 6 verse 21. O se baby onipa japade wo na koma wo no babia onipa akoma wo no baby onipa japade wo hwa na nakoma wo wakoma wo he ewo nyame ho nyame ben. This is why wealthy billionaires are mostly not religious. They fuel their energy to themselves and use celebrities to draw energies from the public to their idols. When the Bible says we should not worship false idols, this is what it means. Me teaching way that. And then, like, why say let us create man in our own image? China for Buddha na almost on no. India for Nezum Buddha na China for. China for. Esomo. And then na every movie sana no so called any problems no. We need to find out, because if you are doing something, say watching na wo ton na wo boka na be find it out aye ni here. Some na yes no. Ye boka mo me find it out. Why confusion everywhere? One book. Say ye universal, ye universe na ye nyame ampa. We will never see this conflict. Because Onyankopon do bia wo a wote wono kra wo ba kromfo no ye chi ni tuma wo ton wo dan e de koyi ni wo prison. Bible say Noah Jonah okọ Nineveh no na okọ kan nyame asem na no awie ehye no nti Nyankopon fifi ahaban bi e na be kata ne so. Nyankopon twen ya na osama ahaban ne hye ahaban ne hye na Jonah bufu ye. Sa de na Nyankopon wo ye sa adan wa na Onyankopon bi sa Jonah say ahaban na enye wo na wo bo ye mpo no ahye a wo bu afu na nipa ya bo no nti se sa word we wo Bible no mu a, why are you telling me about brunsam jem? Me som bronsam na bronsam na so Nyankopon amansom wo no wasan aso ya me de me akọ na nkasa ni jem. They are questions. Let's ask and understand, because bibi nsisi so enkoyiye ade na ye ni hu influence no emba ye so ya ntwe ni ya ye beda ne ye hu ye adwuma wo field no so na obi na agi hu akatua mumma ye nhwehwem na ye dia ye bia ye nye ni yie ni ye hu sunsun sanso no na peteshipo onipa no ma sunsun sanso eba. This is why wealthy billionaires omu need time omu need time. I'm not saying say don't have time. What I'm saying is whatever you are doing, do it well and let your continent benefit. Your first worship must be about yourself. Wow. If you can love and worship yourself, then you can be able to love someone else. Wankasa de bia rekwashe okra susi asori de musu. You are not even grateful for life. De bia wo here bibi wo bo mpaye why you fasting because of one thing. You don't love yourself, you don't appreciate yourself. Inti ubeye den ena ubetumi ahwe wunua ehu Maame Grace say because why you moa bibi abronsam sika kora wo say ye bronsam sika ena me de ma ye adwuma na ma hye matare because you hate yourself. Inti you are coming to hate me. Fine girl, you are coming to hate me unnecessarily. Huh? And so why would him say ade was like say you wish. Your body is your temple. You are the first true idol of your worship. Africans must worship themselves. Because Bible can or see ni pediano and the ya sorry dino. You are the first temple you should worship. If not you, there is nothing. If not you, if you don't own yourself, you don't have a wife. Because oyewu ansana wo yere ansana wo mba ansana wo dan ansana company ansana way. When you lose yourself, everything is useless. Where do you place yourself? Ebimnum crane to me make a move. Ade omosofo aka. You've lost yourself. Enti nyame ba na wo so no. Africans must understand that true worship is about yourself. This is how to make your state of mind blissful and radiant. It's pure love. Pure love is self-love. Ekromu ha, wana do obi. So obi kwa hwe adwuma ama obi aya. O person go to ni way answer. She said nothing is new. Say see ekra kamia ye say sikampo nto ade te say body. We lack. Obi ya ade amawa or expecting me be in return. That is not pure love. Until we decide to practice this, we are not going anywhere. Respect everybody. Akola ketewa or your manager, ne papa size and the security or kasachre no rough. Whatever we are doing here, you cannot do it alone. Somebody would help you, whether small or good. Respect people. We lack this. Africa fonia humaswo onye sika ketuwa bi ombushe. How can we know God? How can we know God? Maybe you're not me opposite. Opposite o park car wo mimi fie n'anima. or see two men fa park card two dia be nkra chese de bia ne ho kire no one day and me ko krom na me ni obi di nkomo na obi sam baby office no na me kire na baby office no and no see oh ma sorry penny back what to go and I'm so what sorry penny back o kire na maame no wo opposite na ye park car e wo kwa o see da bi ni say nipa we ti asori dem ya sorry penny pretense and ye de to wo ya hwe ne yan yi we yan firi ho a ye be ye mobo. We should love each other. That is godly. When we talk of worship, it's about seeing me as yourself and doing what you don't want people to do to you. Don't do to me. Do what you want people to do to you. Do to me. That is what we call worship, and that is what we call godly. Do we do this? Do we do this? And yet, they may be bini so be di nukre. Fa usika mo obi so nkota de shim or the ko. Nti wo wade na ma na busu se den. Helping people is difficult. Look at the platform I created, Revelations. The genuine ones know how much this platform has made them. The ungrateful ones rather will tarnish the image of the platform. God is watching you. Who is also a spiritual person. Spiritual person, you only grateful soul, no. On your spiritual person, papa, or your branding. E kom de no hia no e na ope wabrabo obetiti wo mo wirim no de aye ne hu yie omo sori omo se asofo na ye akromfo e na asofo aye sei mo nso so amote bosom no so no bosom no mo kofa ne mo de mo nya akromfo bibisa baby envy everywhere is faulty. Let's come down and restart our life and restart the way we behave. The people who rule the world know this. Omunim so odo e na ye ade ntubo no omo boa no omo yese no obi ahwe obi Ghana de branding. No omo akoto ni market we bi no omo de asan lie wo table no so no omo de picture esiso trying to prove what I don't know. The real people who are doing real stuff. Video nkan hu. I remember when we were sending the container 40 feet here they call prison one. Now Dr. Guy say please I don't want to do this, let it go. Let it slide. Last year, how many people we took out? I'm not saying this I'm trying to say that Obi a own try video no interest on any three more than. Real people do things in secret because that is where power is. Yet they be your branding. Your brand cutting. The people who rule the world know these. They know our minds and thoughts give power to the beings and religion they have dedicated for us to believe and have faith in. They know when we give our faith to a white Jesus, Jesus will come to us. When you worship Shiva, Shiva will come to you. When you worship Allah, Allah will come to you. We manifest our thoughts. Simple. If we are able to understand this, we manifest our thought, we will all start manifesting Ghana. When we all start thinking Ghana, we will manifest Ghana and this will be a great place. Our leaders there, when they start thinking Ghana, they will manifest Ghana and this will be like Abrochi. The Arab people thought about their Arab Emirates and now they have experience or manifesting Dubai and people are going now. Everybody in America, Miami, wherever want to go to holidays in Dubai. And now every trader that is doing business want to go to China for business because China taught business and now they are manifesting business. And Dubai taught tourism and now they are manifesting Dubai. They are manifesting tourism. What do you think? Do you think Ghana? Do you think Africa? If we all think this, I tell you, we will manifest a great Africa and Africa will be great again. The rulers of the world have created these concepts for the population based on their worship so that we can give it to our energies and they can dominate us. Up till now, who is dominating us? My time is even due. That is why religion is a system of belief to accumulate power in their system metrics. Abusunya, Mama yen kwa asore no. Mama yen start say ye discuss Ghana. Mama yen mo de baabi asore no wo no community ni nipa na ewo mu ni pe. Mo start say mo think Ghana. Mo own way. Now Kramofo no so start say mo think Ghana instead of heaven. Obi an start say think Ghana. Na yen hwe the way at the whole thing. Nobody is stopping anybody from worshiping. No. No. But the thing is that add yourself to it. Because whatever you are doing, if yourself is not in it, it's useless. So at the Maame Grace on this platform, I am the prettiest preacher. So who will be become the same way on the platform is open. I wait to me about Revelations platform. No, so now what about beshe? Me only about FM. Tinaha na my being some years together before. Mama yen dream ye ho, na mama yen do ye ho, na mama yen dream ye continent no. Yes so.